The morning light filters through the window, soft and golden. You move your shoulders, slow and cautious, feeling the weight of years. There was a time they moved freely, without thought, without effort. Now they remind you of every hour spent working, lifting, living. You smile quietly. These shoulders have carried more than just weight. They've carried memories, laughter, maybe even a few regrets. But today feels different. Today you choose to listen to them, to move gently, to rebuild strength through stillness. The sound of your breath becomes the rhythm of your focus. Inhale, feel the warmth spread across your upper back. Exhale, let the tension melt away like morning fog. This is not a workout. It's a conversation between body and time. Every slow motion tells a story of renewal. Every breath becomes a quiet promise to yourself. Age does not take away strength, it reshapes it. So here you are, present aware, ready to begin again. The slow shoulder stretch is not just movement, it's a return home. There's a quiet kind of strength that hides beneath the surface. It doesn't shout. It doesn't rush. It simply waits, patient and steady, like roots beneath old soil. As we grow older, that strength changes shape. It moves slower. It breathes deeper. It learns to listen. The shoulders, those silent workers of the body, carry this truth well. They have lifted, reached, pulled, and embraced for decades. They've held bobbies, built homes, written letters, and carried groceries. Each motion left its trace, a memory carved into muscle. Now sometimes, those same shoulders grow stiff with time. They ache quietly when you reach for a cup or pull a curtain. The world feels heavier, not because you are weak, but because you've done so much. Your body remembers everything, even what your mind forgets. It remembers long hours at the desk. It remembers the weight of the past. It remembers love, loss, and everything in between. And yet deep inside, that forgotten strength still lives there. It just needs to be found again. Not through force, not through pain, but through patience. True strength after 60 is not about lifting more. It's about moving with purpose. It's about trusting your body again. There's beauty in rediscovery, in the slow unfolding of what once felt lost. So you stand there, spine tall, eyes soft, breathing in the quiet. You roll your shoulders, gently at first. The motion feels familiar, like a song you used to know. Each small stretch speaks to your muscles, reminding them to wake up. They've been waiting for this, not exercise but care. You might feel the pull of resistance. That's not weakness. That's the body learning to let go. You breathe through it. You let the warmth spread across your upper back. In this moment, you are not fighting age. You are flowing with it. Every slow circle of your shoulders writes a new story. One of healing. One of strength reborn. Sometimes you hear the faint crackle of joints, little sparks of life returning. You smile, because it means you're alive, still moving, still here. No gym, no machines, no mirrors, just you and your breath. The forgotten strength begins to rise again. It's not in the muscles alone. It's in the patience to move slowly. It's in the courage to begin. It's in the kindness you give yourself with every stretch. Your shoulders don't ask for perfection. They ask for consistency. For moments like this, quiet, steady, real. You start to feel lighter, not because time reversed, but because you accepted it. This is how strength returns. Not in a rush, but in rhythm. Not in power, but in presence. So you keep moving, slow and mindful. Each breath deepens your connection. Each motion rebuilds your trust. And somewhere between the inhale and the exhale, you find it. The strength that never left. Posture is a language the body speaks even when we are silent. It tells the world how we feel before words can find us. Rounded shoulders whisper of long days, of quiet fatigue, of forgotten breath. A lifted chest, a lengthened spine, they speak of calm and confidence. But posture is more than appearance. It's the doorway to strength, balance, and peace within movement. Today, you begin by simply noticing. You don't force change, you observe it. Sit tall or stand where you are, feet grounded beneath you. Imagine a thread pulling gently from the crown of your head toward the sky. Your spine begins to rise, one vertebra at a time, slow and soft. The body responds like a memory being rewritten. Your shoulders relax, falling away from your ears. You realize how much tension you've carried without knowing. It lived there quietly under the skin, like unspoken thoughts. Now you give it permission to leave. Inhale deeply. Feel the air travel down the spine, spreading space between bones. Exhale and let gravity anchor you, not as a burden but as balance. You are both grounded and lifted, still and alive. This is the posture of the present, awareness meeting breath. Each breath lengthens your frame and clears your mind. You begin to sense alignment, not as straightness but as harmony. The head floats above the shoulders. The shoulders rest above the ribs. The ribs rise gently above the hips. Everything finds its natural order again. This is not control, it's surrender. Your body remembers how it was meant to stand, to breathe, to exist. The years may have changed your form, but not your foundation. Inside you, posture is not about perfection, it's about presence. It's about honoring where you are right now. The world often rushes us into stiffness, into tension, into disconnection. But posture calls you back to yourself. It's a homecoming in motion. You feel the subtle hum of energy flowing through your back. Your shoulders open like quiet doors, welcoming breath into hidden spaces. You begin to realize that standing tall isn't about age, it's about intention. Every second you hold awareness, your muscles learn to trust again. They no longer cling to old patterns of defense. They open, release, and realign with the rhythm of your breath. You feel taller, lighter, more awake. Even the air seems to move differently around you. In this stillness, there's strength. Not the strength of effort, but of being. Your posture is no longer something to fix. It's something to feel. The shoulders, once tense, now rest like gentle anchors of peace. The spine, once tired, now carries quiet pride. And you stand within your body like a calm horizon. Each breath shapes you anew. Each moment of awareness rebuilds your connection. Posture becomes your meditation. And as you hold yourself in grace, you rediscover balance. Not just in your body, but in your life. The slow stretch begins not with motion, but with breath. Inhale gently, as if welcoming light into your body. Exhale and feel the weight of the world soften on your shoulders. You've carried so much for so long, this is your moment to release. Let the shoulders rise slowly toward your ears. Not rushed, not forced, just enough to feel them awaken. Hold the breath at the top, a quiet pause between effort and ease. Now exhale and let the shoulders melt down your back. Feel the warmth ripple through your neck and upper spine. This is your first slow shoulder stretch, your invitation to begin again. Repeat it 3 times, breathing with the rhythm of your heart. Each rise is a reminder that you can lift yourself with intention. Each fall is a promise that you can let go. You may hear a soft crackle, the body's gentle language of release. That sound isn't age, it's movement returning to forgotten corners. You smile quietly, breathing deeper now. Your chest opens, your upper back expands. It feels like air is reaching places it hasn't touched in years. This is not about how far you move, but how deeply you feel. The slower you go, the more you notice. The more you notice, the stronger the connection becomes. Your shoulders begin to feel lighter, almost buoyant. You can sense warmth pooling beneath the skin, like sunlight. The stretch grows not from effort, but from surrender. It's a dance between tension and ease, between holding and letting go. As you lift your shoulders once more, imagine drawing in new energy. As you lower them, imagine releasing everything that no longer serves you. Old worries, small pains, tired thoughts, they drift away with each exhale. You realize that stretching is more than movement. It's meditation. It's forgiveness. It's a quiet act of self-respect. The body, once rigid, begins to trust your patience. It understands that you're not demanding, you're inviting. Each slow repetition tells the muscles it's safe to open. You start to feel taller, not in inches but in awareness. Your breath becomes smoother, deeper, more natural. The shoulders no longer ache to be still, they crave the motion. Even the smallest circle feels meaningful now. You roll them gently, forward and back, tracing slow arcs of calm. It's like painting peace across your upper body. Every circle polishes away a layer of stiffness. Every exhale clears a little more space for strength. You feel your pulse steady, your mind quieter. The slow stretch becomes a rhythm you could live in forever. No pressure, no judgment, just breath, body, and balance. You realize that strength isn't found in speed or power. It's in the softness of control. It's in the courage to move slowly when the world moves fast. You end the stretch with your arms resting at your sides. Your shoulders rest low, steady, and alive. And in that stillness, you find what you were looking for. A quiet kind of strength, reborn through the art of slowing down. Now the stretch begins to travel deeper, reaching the upper back. This is where strength quietly hides, beneath layers of stillness. Your shoulder blades, two wings resting in silence, are ready to move again. They have waited patiently, folded by years of habit and time. Today they awaken. Inhale slowly and imagine drawing your shoulder blades toward your spine. Feel the muscles engage, a gentle pull, not a strain. It's like two old friends meeting after years apart. Hold the motion for a breath. Feel the warmth bloom across your back. Now exhale and let the blades drift apart, floating like leaves on calm water. That's the rhythm, together and apart, strength and release. Repeat it with your breath, slow and steady, like ocean waves. Inhale connection. Exhale expansion. You'll feel a subtle burn, a spark of life returning to long silent muscles. This is not pain. This is energy awakening. The upper back carries stories, long days spent leaning forward, reaching, working. It remembers the weight of effort and the curve of tired posture. But now, as you move with patience, it learns to open again. The spine rises taller. The chest widens. Your breath deepens into spaces that once felt forgotten. Each slow squeeze of your shoulder blades builds quiet power. Each release brings softness and relief. Strength and peace begin to coexist. You realize how connected everything is. The shoulders speak to the back. The back supports the neck. The breath ties it all together. Your movement becomes smoother, your awareness sharper. This is not just a stretch, it's a reunion with yourself. The upper back is your foundation for posture, your anchor for balance. When it's strong, the rest of the body follows with ease. You may feel warmth spreading through your chest, your arms, your breath. That's your body thanking you for listening. Keep the rhythm, inhale, draw the blades together. Exhale, let them drift apart. Each repetition polishes away stiffness, carving space for calm strength. Your back begins to hum with energy, steady and warm. You start to stand a little taller without even trying. The movement becomes natural, graceful, alive. You can almost feel invisible wings unfolding behind you. Wings made not of feathers, but of freedom. You remember that your back once carried burdens, both seen and unseen. Now it carries breath. Now it carries life. Every inhale lifts you a little higher. Every exhale roots you deeper into balance. This simple motion becomes a meditation in motion, quiet, strong, eternal. Your upper back no longer feels like armor. It feels like strength that breathes. You let the shoulders relax once more, the blades resting gently. The heat fades, leaving only calm awareness. You breathe, and in that breath you understand. The power of your back has always been there, waiting for you to slow down long enough to feel it. Everything begins with a breath. Before strength, before motion, before change, there is breath. It flows through you, quiet and steady, like a river under still ice. You inhale deeply, and the air fills not just your lungs but your spine. It expands your chest, your ribs, your back, a ripple of life. Then you exhale, and the body softens, surrendering to its natural rhythm. Breathing becomes the bridge between what you feel and what you move. With each inhale, you draw in calm. With each exhale, you release tension that's been waiting to leave. You start to notice how breath and motion belong to each other. They are partners in this dance of renewal. Inhale, the shoulders rise gently, full of light. Exhale, they fall, warm and open. The breath guides every stretch, every moment of awareness. It teaches you that movement doesn't need to be big to be powerful. It just needs to be alive. Close your eyes for a moment and listen to the rhythm within. You can hear the air move, soft and real, through your throat. The body follows its lead without effort. It's as if the breath is drawing the movement from inside you. Every inhale lifts the heart. Every exhale grounds the soul. This is how you build strength, not by forcing but by flowing. You breathe deeper now, trusting the pattern. The air fills every quiet corner of your upper back. It reaches places that felt untouched, unneeded, forgotten. And as it does, the body begins to remember how to feel whole again. The breath carries warmth to the shoulders, whispering comfort. It tells the muscles it's safe to open. It tells the heart it's safe to rest. The mind, once busy, starts to quiet down. Thoughts move slower, softer, like clouds crossing a blue sky. You're not trying to control anything, you're simply observing. This awareness is the foundation of strength. It's where confidence begins to grow again. With every breath, you rebuild your connection to the body. You start to move with rhythm instead of resistance. The shoulders roll gently, following the wave of each exhale. The upper back expands and contracts, pulsing with calm energy. Even the spine feels fluid, alive, responsive. You can sense harmony forming inside you, body, breath, and awareness. It feels simple, but deeply powerful. You are not just breathing, you are reawakening. Every inhale renews your strength. Every exhale releases what no longer belongs. You begin to see how breath turns effort into ease. It makes every movement lighter, more graceful, more present. You are no longer chasing strength. You are breathing it. You are shaping it from the inside out. In this stillness, each breath becomes a quiet reminder. You are alive, capable, whole. You breathe in once more, slow and deep. And as you exhale, the world feels softer. Because now you know, strength begins where the breath begins. Stillness arrives like evening light, quiet, gentle, complete. The body slows, the breath softens, and everything begins to settle. This is where the work finds its purpose. After movement, after motion, comes integration. You stand or sit as you are, shoulders low, spine long, eyes calm. The warmth still lingers across your upper back, steady and alive. It hums softly beneath your skin, a reminder of the energy you've awakened. In this stillness, strength takes root. It grows quietly, not through tension but through awareness. You no longer need to move fast or push hard to feel powerful. The body understands now, progress can live in patience. You take a deep breath in, filling your lungs slowly, completely. The air feels lighter, almost golden as it passes through you. Exhale and feel yourself grounded once again, steady as earth. Stillness does not mean stopping. It means being fully present with what remains. It's the pause that gives movement its meaning. Your shoulders feel open, balanced, awake. They no longer ache under invisible weight. They simply exist, strong in their stillness. You can sense your heartbeat, calm and rhythmic beneath the ribs. It echoes through the spine, through the breath, through the moment. This is the quiet power of presence. You realize now that stillness is not the end of motion. It's the part where the body learns from what it just felt. Muscles remember. Joints adapt. The breath and the bones begin to speak the same language again. You stand taller without effort. You move easier without thinking. This is how strength stays, not through repetition but through awareness. Every time you pause, your body grows wiser. Every time you rest, it restores itself. Stillness is not weakness. It is wisdom in motion. You feel gratitude rising, quiet and deep. Gratitude for your shoulders, for your back, for your breath. They've carried you here through years, through change, through time. You've learned that age doesn't limit strength, it refines it. It turns power into grace, speed into rhythm, effort into ease. Your movements no longer chase youth, they celebrate balance. Each slow stretch, each pause, each breath, all of it leads here. To this still point where peace and strength become the same thing. You inhale again, slowly, with intention. You exhale and feel every part of you align, body, mind, and spirit. The quiet fills the room, warm and steady. You stay in that silence, not because you must, but because you want to. Here you are both strong and soft. You are both calm and alive. This stillness is your teacher, your rest, your renewal. The journey doesn't end here, it simply deepens. Each moment of pause is a seed of strength for tomorrow. You breathe once more, feeling the weight of the years lift like dust. And as you open your eyes, you realize stillness was never emptiness. It was your strength waiting to be found. The room feels quieter now, but your body hums with quiet life. Your shoulders rest low, strong and free. Your breath moves easily, calm and deep, like waves returning to shore. You've done something gentle, yet powerful. You've listened to yourself. You've moved with intention, not demand. The slow stretch has awakened more than muscle, it's awakened awareness. You realize strength was never gone, it was only waiting for your attention. Age does not take away movement, it teaches you to move wisely. Every slow breath, every small stretch, is a conversation with time. And in that dialogue, you found balance. Your upper back feels lighter. Your mind feels clearer. There's peace in every inch of your being. You've rediscovered that strength is not measured by speed or force. It's measured by presence, by kindness, by patience. Carry this stillness with you into the rest of your day. Let your shoulders remind you to stand tall, to move softly, to breathe fully. You are not rebuilding what was lost. You are revealing what has always been there. Strong, calm, alive.